And what are some things Americans should keep in mind as they are filing their taxes, especially when it comes to triggering a potential audit?
So keep your records, keep accurate records of
Receipts.
everything. Receipts, transactions, keep copies of your returns. You want to have as good a records as you possibly can, and make sure you're taking proper precautions in terms of the deductions you're taking and versus your income, right? A lot of people, like you said, more complicated tax returns. Maybe you're itemizing, maybe you're not. A lot more people are taking standard deductions, so that makes things easier as well these days.
And we have a new administration this year, obviously. Does that impact the IRS's, timeline for Americans to receive their return after filing?
Timelines are the same. It seems though as the years go on, it takes longer. Like even if you're one of the first people to file, it's taking longer. But I will tell you, it's really on a first come, first served basis, meaning the earlier you do your return, if you are owed a refund, the earlier you are going to get that refund. So it really behooves you to file early if you're planning on getting a refund and you want or need it as soon as possible.
Now, we mentioned that obviously record keeping is hugely important, but what are some of the most common tax mistakes when it comes to the way Americans are filing?
I think one of the things is they're not keeping accurate records, maybe missing charitable deductions or medical expenses, things of that nature, as well as IRA contribution opportunities to lower taxes. I think lastly is people have this tendency to believe that if they're getting a refund, that it's because it's a good thing, and it's not necessarily. It just means you withheld more of your income throughout the year and you're getting that money back. So you may want to also withholdings for this year, because you might be able to lower them and not necessarily get a refund, but not owe as well next year.
And from your vantage point, how should investors approach tax planning to maximize or minimize deductions?
Yeah, so tax planning should be something that's not just reserved for when you're doing your tax return. It's something you should be addressing throughout the year and taking a look at what your tax situation looks like and seeing what tweaks you might need to make with regard to withholdings. Maybe IRA, maybe increasing your 401k contributions in the middle of the year. So you really don't want to wait till the year is over. You want to make sure that you're tax planning throughout the year so that you're maximizing whatever you can take regarding taxes throughout the year.
What is the most common